Today I will be discussing three different tips to help you be successful while in college. I chose these three tips because they have helped me be successful while in college. I'm a junior now, going on my fourth fourth year being in college. I didn't understand these steps until about my second year in college. It took me a whole year and a 2 semesters to finally get it through my head. This is what I need to be successful. So the first tip is participate and engage in class. I think this is very huge and very helpful for me. When I participate and engage in class, I feel like I am locked in, and I feel like as is I'm learning. When I engage, ask questions, I feel like that's very helpful, and it's helped me to understand the material more. Because if I just sit back, it doesn't really help. But when I engage, ask questions, it just helps tremendously. It helps me understand more. And one thing about this tip is you can do it in multiple classes, not just the ones that they expect you to engage in, but the quiet ones, the lecture. I advise you to be courageous and always engage in the lectures, even though it's maybe hundreds of people. But the best thing is to participate and engage. That's very huge. That's very huge. Um, the second one is to organize and use time wisely. This was very helpful going through college. Like I said before, it took me a year to get this through my head. But one thing, when I got it through my head, it all made sense and it helped. I started to organize my time. Throughout the day. I set it up from when I wake up to when I go to bed, and always keep a schedule throughout the day, because that's just very helpful. And when you organize your time, I feel you know what you need to get done, and know what time you can relax, and know what time you have extra. So when you need to do stuff, I feel that's very huge. For especially when it gets to assignments and stuff like that and due dates. I feel like organizing your time is very vital to success. Um, and if you don't organize it, I feel as if you're putting more stress on yourself. So when you organize it, you know what you need to do. You can jot it down, attack it, and then go get it done. Um, The third tip I have is to develop self awareness, develop self management, and develop self discipline. Now, this is a three-part tip. The first part is self awareness. I think that is very huge to be aware of yourself. For me, my perspective of the self awareness is just knowing myself and knowing when I like to get assignments or things done. No matter if I need to go speak with a counselor or talk to my teacher or do an assignment. I think just being aware of the time of the day and the type of person I am to want to go and speak to people. Or even get work done. So I just think being self-aware, where you know yourself, and you know you don't let nothing get in your way. So I think that's big, self-aware. Now, self-management is a little different. I think just managing yourself around the right people is one of the biggest parts. Just surrounding yourself like-minded individuals. Being the manager of yourself. That's how I see it as. But just knowing yourself. You don't have to be. I want to say, how do I want to say? I don't. You don't have to fit out to try to fit in the right crowd. I think that's very very big in high school, in college actually. Excuse me. I think that's very big in college. Just trying to fit in with the right crowd, but if you manage yourself and put yourself around the right people, I think everything will be okay, and it'll help you be successful in college. The third thing is self-discipline. In my opinion, this is one of the biggest things that you can learn. Self-discipline is just having structure, day in and day out, when you wake up to when you go to sleep. I think just knowing you need to get done and actually doing it, and be disciplined day in and day out to get it done. Consistency plays a big role in discipline. So if you can get yourself on a schedule and be disciplined to hit that schedule day in and day out, maybe get a work day going from 9 to 5 and be disciplined to go hit it 9 a.m. in the morning, study to 5 a.m. as if you're working a regular job. I think the sky is the roof. The sky is the limit. I think self-discipline is very huge. I think all of these tips, they actually play a part in each other's role, from self-awareness to engaging in class. I think those can play a role in each other, and I think they can help. They can help be successful. They help me. I've gotten this far, and I see myself going nowhere up. I still use these tips to this day, day in and day out. I set a schedule and I stick to it. I be disciplined because consistency is key.